Hi there, fans on and subscribers on YouTube, and friends and fans and clients, potential clients, and everyone with regards to Leafbusters, the best gutter protection on the planet. I haven't blogged for a while. I haven't updated you for a while with regards to trademark breaches and copyright breaches and the issues that have happened and what I have learnt, especially for you SMEs who need to inspect and protect your brands and trademarks. Of course, you've trademarked it, which is legal around the world. And there are ways. There are ways to complain to Google, and although it's a slow road, I have found a way. But then there's also strategy. Now, building the brand, back then in the early 90s, there was no product. There was a product called Gutter Guard, but there was no system and nothing that worked in gutter protection. And I saw the niche, not only for myself, so the product was built for me to do the job. And I saw that there were a lot of people like me, and hence we've been in business for nearly 22 years now. And starting in business, I decided that I wanted the business to last forever. And to do that is to deliver the best product, the best service at all times, and it's a win-win situation for everyone, and that's staff, clients, customers, suppliers, and everyone. That's how you build, and that's the ethic that went behind Leafbusters, and part of the mission statement was with Leafbusters to boldly go where no other gutter protection has ever gone. That's what we've done. Now with competitors and imitators, and that's fine, that happens. It's just business, and it is a compliment when you are imitated. What is not a compliment is these imitators go out and firstly bag market leader, not realising the whole existence is because we did what we did. None of these imitators have innovated anything at all, including colours of meshes, although they'll try and say that to you. Now, as a customer, I would be very wary of a company that bagged another company. And there are some questions for you, the customer, the consumer, that you ought to ask in order to protect yourself. And certainly do get a quote from them. Now, Auckland Home Show, New Zealand. It starts next Wednesday. I will be there all day Saturday and all day Sunday if you want to come and speak to me directly, whether it's regarding gutter protection or how I actually broke into the building industry and actually created an industry within the industry, which is the gutter protection industry. Hence, all the competitors that will be there are there because of my innovation. Now, in innovation, it's cutting new ground, and it continues, and innovation continues and continues and continues. Now, just a couple of facts, just to clear the air for Auckland. Leaf Screen, Deborah Alexander, who will pretend that she is the gutter protection queen and who started it all in New Zealand. No. I took Leafbusters into New Zealand in August 2001. I do recall that Australia won in the rugby. Sorry to mention that. She did work for us for about a week or so, learnt some of our trade secrets, intellectual property it's called, took away all our invoice books and brochures and everything, and just basically copied what we do. And the evidence remains there today if you read the conditions on her invoice book and also the conditions on the front. I am the author. So not only has she plagiarised my artworks and my works, which were put together from experience, she also sets about to bag us and pretend that she is it, forget. No, she's not. In my opinion, that's theft. Anyway, I'll leave that to you to discern. Four Seasons there in New Zealand, run by Mr. Gavin Keane. It was he that I trained in August 2001, one-on-one for 2 weeks. Yes, Gavin? And then for the next 3 or 4 months, every day, 3 or 4 phone calls a day, every day. Now, Gavin did work for me. He now heads 4 Seasons in New Zealand, in direct opposition to us, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. And the reason he's there is because I terminated him because in my Auckland office he was treating my people, my office staff, my installers, like they were worse than mice. They were not allowed in the warehouse, let alone into the boardroom. He was trying to sabotage people like Reece Chippendale. And Reece, I had your back for 3 years. I protected you from that very same Mr. Keane. Why I'm saying this to you all here is I do not understand how Reece, this man, treated you so poorly, and the reason this is all blown up and he is actually offering 4 Seasons is because I terminated him to protect you. And yet he recruited you with some big promises and you're working for him and actually lying about the 2G system, which is the best. I don't understand that. Certainly being competition, please don't lie, hence this here for all of New Zealand to see and read and understand. And if I am saying anything that is not true, please come and see me at the Auckland Home Show or write to me or whatever. Nick and Rick, who have been my installers since 2001, and I've protected you, and it was that day you all saw, and there are other witnesses where I cracked it. I lost it. I lost it in the office. When I found out why you were standing outside under the roller door and not up in the office there so we could all have drinks together that Friday. That's when it blew up, because I would not have Mr. Keane treat you less than human, and you work for him now. So hence, 4 Seasons, copyright issues, breaches, everything that they do there in New Zealand, and then to go ahead and bag us in order to run their business, that's not a nice thing. Clients don't like that. Potential people don't like that. And then when that didn't work, is to use Google and pretend you are Leafbusters to take business from us. And that's passing off under common law. Of course you all know, because you've all received letters from my lawyer to back off. And it's all been reported to Google, although that's been slow. Now, SMEs protect, inspect and do. And consumers, when you're purchasing a product, look, you can purchase from the innovator, you can purchase from the imitator, that's fine. However, when there's only a few $100 difference and that innovator is using an inferior product, it's still up to the consumer to do your homework. So why would you go for the lesser and to be lesser? You have to check somewhere. There is a difference. With me, there is big picture, pedantic on detail. So the mesh and the formulation is mine. I actually go to the factory floor. I work with the people online that actually manufacture my mesh to my specification. And by the way, no one else has their own mesh. Please do ask 4 Seasons and Alexander and all the others who makes their product. Do they own it? No, they don't. They haven't even developed a colour. Now, interestingly enough, my question would be now, who supplies your mesh? People's competitors. Now that my understanding is that it comes from China. How can you guarantee quality? How can you? I don't know. And that's something that Leafbusters would never do. Metal, if the metal suppliers gave me mesh for free, I would not sell it to the client. If I could make 1,000% profit, I would not offer it. It just doesn't work. There is a reason that this product was born, and it was born to be the best. I have a succession plan in there. I don't want issues for my daughter, who will run this business after I've gone. And certainly I know once we have a Leafbusters customer, I know you are our customer forever, and thank you to all the existing customers, and thank you for being my greatest salespeople in giving us referrals and recommendations and passing us on to your relatives and friends. Thank you so much. Anyone want to come and see me at the Auckland Home Show and talk about anything, or even business, and I do that, I mentor, or I do public talks, please, you're most welcome. This Saturday and Sunday I'm there in the land of the big long cloud, and kia ora to you all. See you soon.